Welcome back to the channel everyone, it's Pocket Rocket Garage and I'm hoping you're having a nice lovely cuppa on a Sunday morning while watching this fantastic video. If you haven't joined the channel before, I'm restoring a classic Mini Cooper Sportspack and so far I've stripped out many parts from the car, I've cut away a lot of metal and today's video will be painting up a part or two and removing the front subframe with the engine still in situ. Now that's a big task for me, but I'm ready to give it a go. So join me, watch the video to the end, and you'll see that engine come out, fingers crossed. Now, I've had a few subscribers lately, not as many as I want. These videos take a long time. Let me know in the comments if you want to see anything different, if I can do anything different to get the channel even better, because it is you guys and girls that are watching the videos. So you let me know what you think of the videos, but don't be too critical because it is new to me and I'm doing the best I can. But if you can subscribe to the channel, it will make all the difference. Just a quick update on the technical side of things. My friend's got me a fantastic microphone for my birthday and I will be using this in future videos so I'm not shouting all the time, trying to overpower the road noise. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't work on my phone for the moment because my phone is damaged. Once I get that repaired, the audio on the videos should be way better. So that's something to look forward to. Now, let's get going today on the video. Let's see how much I can get done. We're going to start today's video by adding some Go Faster speed holes to this bracket. I'm going to take it over to the workbench, mark it all up, and then drill them out. After all of that drilling, here is the finished modified bracket. This is the first piece of modification I've done on the car, and this is what I'm really keen on doing. Taking parts, modifying them, making them look new, and just giving them that little bit of extra style that I want to add to the car. So numerous holes are drilled, and also I've then used a bigger drill bit just to give a countersink, and it actually gives it a really nice finish. I'll show you a close-up. square one on the brackets. The primer I've been using won't take to the material or the crust. I'm not sure what it is, so I'm not going to waste any more time. When I get all my parts done, modified, drilled out, whatever I do, I'm going to get them all in one big box and get them all powder coated at the same time. Why didn't I think of that earlier? Now, I do feel like I wasted quite a bit of time trying to paint that bracket, but these things happen. I thought I'd be honest with the Pocket Rocket Garage viewers and let you know that not everything always goes to plan. Plan of action for removing the engine is as follows. I'm going to put the pallet underneath the heel board, removing the axle stands and the wooden blocks that I've got under there. This will bring the back end of the car much lower down. Then I can get the jack underneath the front subframe, lift this up, disconnect the gearbox linkage, then I will be able to undo the tower bolts to the subframe, and that should allow me to then jack the body of the car up and over the subframe assembly and remove the whole thing in one go. Now, I've seen it on a few websites and it does sound easier than it probably is, but let's get going with it, and hopefully in this video you'll see me complete the whole process. Stage one is done. The back end of the classic Mini is now sitting on a large pallet and some blocks of timber. I need to jump into the car and put the gear into reverse, ready to knock out the pin in the gear linkage shaft. Let's get in the Mini, and we know the quickest way to do that. Shazam! Back inside the Mini. It's been a while. Now, I haven't got a gear knob, so I actually can't remember where reverse is. I think it's up and down to the right. I've got it. Now I'm actually stuck in the car because I haven't got an internal handle. Epic fail. Help! Oh. Hello? Anybody? Well, that was not fun at all. I'm going to put the video on time lapse now because I'm going to try and get the car jacked up, get underneath it and remove this pin in the gear linkage. Luckily for me, my friend Adrian at the local camp garage has lent me this punch. He's such a lovely guy. I just need to remove the sump guard. Let's see how easy those bolts come out. Then I can get to the pin that needs to be removed on the gear linkage. That's the sump guard removed, and it does weigh a huge amount. I think I'll be looking for an aluminium one when I come to replace this. This will go straight in the bin. I've just finished underneath the car. I've removed both towing eyes, which hold the subframe onto the front end. I've removed the gear linkage, and I managed to drift out with my 5mm drift the small pin that holds the gear link shaft together to the back of the gearbox. It's now time to drop the car back down onto the wheels, and then the subframe should come away with the engine once I remove the huge tower bolts each side. Whew. The front end of the Mini is back down where it should be. I've got my Mini Mine hardened steel socket for the 2 tower bolts in the engine bay. Everything's disconnected from the engine. The subframe and engine are ready to come out right now. I've got a T-bar, and I've also got an extra length of steel to get some leverage on it. These tower bolts are coming out. Let's get this undone. Oh, it's tight. I'm just going to rearrange the position of the T-bar. Yes. There's one out. Right. Here goes, kids. Let's see if all that weight training has helped. 50 reps a day. No problem. I couldn't ask for that to go any better. I've just tried jacking the car up off camera, and for some reason the body is still stuck to the subframe and engine. I don't know what it is, but join me for the next video, and by then I should be just taking the whole thing out. Thanks again for watching today. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It will help the content and the channel grow, which is what we want. See you guys and girls on the next one.